Culture news today, can't believe it's actually the 50th episode for this. So shout out to all of you guys who've been keeping up. Shout out to everybody who's been picking up along the way and keeping up to date on culture news. It's been a lot of culture news that we've been talking about, just going through the archives of the videos, going through the archives of Anthem Culture. You can find pretty much every single country some kind of news and information. If not, let me know so we can get it out there, start looking at other places that might be overlooked. So yeah, continue to interact with us, Anthem Culture. We're here at Anthem Culture headquarters chilling. It's a lot going on as far as like in the world of culture at Anthem Culture, just doing a lot of different projects and stuff like that, having a lot of fun. So with that, we're about to jump into the site right now, see what we have new. So let's get to it. So out in Eritrea, they're taking book fairs of all things to the next level. There's actually the annual book fair out there. It started in 2000 and now they're holding their 15th edition of it, and now it escalated from being just a book fair to now holding numerous performances from just various groups around the entire country. It turns out music groups, dance groups, a lot of performers and things like that coming out to support it, and it really went from a local event to now a national event out in Eritrea. So make sure you read more about that on anthemculture.com. So out in Chile, there's actually this film director that recently passed that's very renowned. His name is Raul Ruiz. That happened a couple years back, and now the national government in Chile is reflecting on his work and holding a huge retrospective of him, which is going to showcase nearly 75 films of his, including 16 of his most popular films being newly restored, so you can pretty much get the same experience in a new way, which keeps everything rolling in the first place. So make sure you read more about that on anthemculture.com. If you're a fan of his, show support for a lot of his popular films and see what's going to be screened there. anthemculture.com, check it out. Yo, so out in Egypt, there's this crazy mural that just got put up not too long ago, a couple weeks back actually, and the mural takes place pretty much across an entire area. It spans across 50 buildings, and to see the whole mural you have to view it from an aerial perspective, and the mural is pretty much a reflection of the area that it covers. It's a lot of garbage collectors that live there, a reflection of pretty much the area, so they really want to bring a sort of artwork piece to the area to brighten it up. So it's this huge white circle with various colors and reflects a quote in Arabic. So you can read more about that on anthemculture.com. It's really cool how they got that made. So for all you musicians out there, there's a bit of hope for you, for those of you who are trying to make it to the mainstream platform, get to new levels and new heights with your craft. There's a guy by the name of Barron. He's a pianist, and he didn't have a career like most people think of when they think about musicians, where he didn't have like one single that just blew up the charts and he started performing all over the world. But he more so took like a slow burn approach, and he curated his craft throughout numerous years. Over 50 years he built up his career, starting to work with a lot of different people and stuff like that. So now where he's at in his career, he's recording with a lot of amazing artists from around the world, and recently put out an amazing album. So there's a story about him on anthemculture.com, just talking about the different people he's worked with, his credentials, and where you can see him around the world. So make sure you read more about that on anthemculture.com. So here's a treat. Imagine being newlywed, being in a bar, celebrating with your friends and family, and all of a sudden there's an Irish choir right behind you that sees the celebration and wants to help you celebrate. So they broke out into song and dance, and the bride and groom had their first dance right there in the bar thanks to the Irish choir. Sung a cappella, amazing vocals. So you can actually see the video and even check out the story on anthemculture.com. It happened right out in Brooklyn, not too far away in Bay Ridge. So make sure you read more about that on anthemculture.com, and congrats to Carmine and Yasmin for Newlyweds and got to enjoy that experience. So yeah, read more about that on anthemculture.com. So more culture news, more stories. We're rolling hot. Like, it's not stopping. A lot of things happening. A lot of people are now starting to hit us up, commenting on the site, on the YouTube video. So shout out to that. Yeah, continue to interact, like the videos, comment, Share with a friend. Continue to tell your friends to subscribe to the newsletters, subscribe to the videos. We're definitely getting a lot of growth just in terms of all around culture head community. So shout out to all of you guys for making that happen. These bands, the culture head bands, we're still sending them out. So hit me up with your address. Send it to social media / Anthem Culture on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, everything. Just look up Anthem Culture, you can find it. Just visit anthemculture.com, it's all there. So with that, shout out to all the culture heads. Appreciate culture.